Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I am back with a very interesting video that is creating jewelry for a particular outfit. If you remember, I have done a video like this before for a sari. I leave the link of this video in the description. If you are interested, you can go check it out. And now we are going to do it for a dress. This is the dress, guys. Look at it. It's a chudidar. It's a personalized chudidar. So we are gonna take inspiration from that and we are gonna create some jewelry. Normally what I do is that I concentrate on some parts of the design from the outfit and I replicate or recreate it in my way in the jewelry. So we are going to do the same thing now. So from here we are going to take the lotus and the flowers that are below on the bottom part of the outfit as inspiration. So now we are going to try and create something like this. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. So first we'll take the clay and we'll try to make it into a roti form or a smooth even form so that we can cut out the rectangles and create the shape that we want. For this we'll need a cylinder or something that we can use to roll on the clay. After that we'll cut out the rectangles with a rectangular mold. Smoothen the edges with your fingers. You can use water if required. So now we are going to sketch a lotus, not exactly sketch, but we'll create a lotus shape with the help of a needle kind of thing. You can use a refill that is used up or anything sharp that with that you should be able to draw. After that we'll cut out the lotus with the help of a blade into a rectangle first, and then we'll try to cut out the edges evenly. We'll smoothen the surfaces with the help of our fingers and some water. And now coming back to the rectangles, we will try to sketch both of them simultaneously so that they look similar. So we will sketch the design as I have shown you previously in the video. This took a lot of time. We'll just move through it fastly because you can't stay with me for so long, right? So we'll just look at it at a very high speed, but there is a twist at the end. Please stay tuned for that. I have used many tools here. That black pipe that you're seeing is a part of the totem meow pen. I have just bent the edge of it to make it into a leaf shape. We are done with the rectangles designing, and we are also done with the finishing touches of the lotuses. At this point the design looks really great and I've added the pins so that we can hang it. So now we'll fastly go to the next interesting step, that is painting. So I won't show you the entire process, like I'll show you, but not at the pace which I did. First we need to dry the earrings for at least 24 hours, then we can start painting on them. So what we are going to do is, at the below part of the curve that we have drawn at first on the rectangle, there we'll go with the maroon color, and above it we'll go with the peach color, and the lotus will be in gold color, and rest of the details that we have made, those also will be made in gold color. So just let's quickly go through the painting process. For the entire painting I have only used point brush, and for the gold I have used gold powder that is available, actually is not available that easily, but I have found it in some store near my house in my city. So if you can find it, you can use that, or you can just use some gold paint. So now I am going to increase the speed of the video so that you don't get bored. Accidentally I have covered the upper portion also, but later on we'll cover it with the peach, no worries. We are going to cover the entire lotus also with the same maroon color. We'll go with 2 coats of the maroon paint covering the entire lotus. If you are using gold powder, make sure that you apply it only with your finger and do it when the paint is still a bit wet, so that the gold powder gets stuck to the place where you want it to be. Now for the peach color, I have mixed white, orange and a bit of the maroon color. I have surprisingly arrived at the required color. If you want to create some color, if you have good color knowledge, then you can arrive at the required color at the first try itself, or else keep trying. You will definitely reach to the stage where you are satisfied with the shade of it. So at every stage everything seemed to go well, but the final result is this. I didn't quite like it. So what I did is that I started from scratch again and created another pair, which turned out really good and nice. So if you are not able to reach something at the first try itself that you hoped you would, then it's always nice to give it a second try, because if you don't achieve it in the second try also, you will have the satisfaction but that you did try it twice. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you have liked it. Please stay tuned. I will see you next Sunday.